So it looks like I'm going to be doing, I've been testing this out, but I think it's better for me to be doing the videos every other day because I have to train. I have to get my I must get my swimming in. I'm trying to lose more weight, guys. And I can't just focus on the YouTube. I also need to make money. So I'm also doing obviously the Poshmark and then Facebook stuff. Okay, so going back into this discussion, I'm not going to, these are my portable headsets. We're going to work on how similar the GarageBand is in contrast to the Pro Tools on the same iPad device. Now, you can only have Logic Pro on the updated versions of the iPads, the 9th generation and up. Yeah, so it does need to be a little bit more updated. I have this iPad from before, which is like the first one. It's out of, I haven't charged it in a while since I haven't used it. But this is the first generation iPad, and it will definitely not work here. You could probably get the beginner startup for GarageBand, but then it stops at a certain stage. You cannot upgrade it. So I do recommend getting a newer version of this. In the first video, I have placed where you can find an iPad. I am part of the Amazon affiliates at the moment. Let's start with GarageBand. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can use this on here. That would be cool. You can get different headsets. This is just the ones that I prefer because the sound control is great, and I also like the cat ears because I'm a cat fan. Kitty fan. So let's see if this connects. Bluetooth on. It's not on my phone. There we go. Bluetooth is on. So once the Bluetooth is on, there are my kitty ears. Bluetooth is on. Okay, so this is what it would generally look like when you first start. This is how it's gonna look. Okay. Press a button over here. Okay, that shows you the recent projects, okay? You see this over here? Okay, so what you want to do is the sound library. Okay, Logic Pro also has the sound library. What you need to do is you need to go in here and download as many of these as you can. Okay, these are exactly the same. Okay, and you can just go in and download, download, download. So when you're downloading, you just press and then continue. Download. Okay, this is GarageBand, guys. I'm going to show you the similarities now. Okay, I'm just downloading all of these. I've already downloaded that. Downloaded that. Okay, so the older ones I've already downloaded. The newer ones I have not. Okay, this is GarageBand. Now we're going to go back into, we're going to go into the Logic. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Also press the same button. That little cross, same thing. It's just on a black background, so it's kind of cool. But the very same loops that you have in GarageBand, you will now have on Logic Pro. I've already downloaded them already, but everything over there is the same. You can actually go back and revise it. There might be a couple of different ones, like the drum set I haven't seen on the GarageBand. 8-Beat Legend, that's also on GarageBand. Vintage Melatonin, no, I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen that. I might have. So what the difference is in this case is I'm looking at some of the things are a little bit more detailed. And they have lessons. You see they have play and record software instruments, okay? Create beats and step sequences. So this is an intro, so it has lessons on it. And with GarageBand, I don't think they do the lessons. Let's see. I don't think I saw the lessons. Yeah, so it's really giving you an introduction. You see the instruments, they give you the instruments and they kind of give you a guideline.
They kind of give you guidelines, so maybe having the two would be useful. If you want to buy an iPad, you would probably need an iPad too. Okay, so let's go into create. We're going to go back to this. We're going to create a track. And I usually like to start with the sound, because I think it's a little bit more detailed. So we can go into something like this. Let's go into... I do like the fact that we have now a portable studio with the headset and your iPad, and you can literally just go outside and sit in the garden and do something. It's kind of cool. So instead of just being stuck in a room, you can literally move your studio around. And then you can come back to your own studio and kind of rework certain things and put them back in. Or you can sit somewhere else. So you can literally move around. Let's sit over here and continue working on stuff. So this is my chill out couch. This is where I usually sit to get inspired. I have like a little seat here. I can put my feet up. Ooh, you can see my toes. And I can literally just sit and work. Okay. So we're gonna test this out. Maybe I'll leave this on my ears for now. Okay, so I don't have it on at the moment, but I kind of like wearing my ears on occasion. So this is what I would look like if I was working on this. Okay. Now that it's off, let's hear it. And you can play around with these noises. You can use live instruments. Okay, so let's... Those are still the same sounds that you'd find in... Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna record that. So you can record these sounds, and you just need to press record for this. You can do these separately on a, you can... It's a bit shiny. So you can do these separately on, oh, that's my, yeah, oh, it's a little hard to see, but there you go. So you're just watching them go in loops. That's my Poshmark giving me messages. Okay, so that's automatically recorded. I think I've spoken about this before. So if you want to see if it's been recorded automatically without saving, it does that automatically, and then you got it saved over here. I'm going to go into Logic now. Oh, and it automatically sends it straight over to Logic. So yeah, I think we can continue that. Let's see what it looks like. And then you can download missing pack. So that's interesting. So that's what it looks like once it's transferred. Okay. These little buttons are the same. So you have to kind of play around with like checking out and exploring what these certain things do, because once you have it down on GarageBand, they're generally the same on... See, and then you have the pack there. So this is the same pack you'd find on GarageBand. That's why it transfers first. You have to give it a moment for it to upload all the parts. So yeah.
So that's what's nice about having both. So this is the so you can add more onto it. This is just playing around with the loops today. I'll have to